welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is It's Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be going over, I guess my spreads for the month of January to March. I thought maybe this is going to be like an easier way of just doing a flip through instead of doing one very long one at the end of the year. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, I haven't really showed you guys much of the planner that I'm using, except for when I did the unboxing and my planner lineup. But this is actually from Sadie Stickers. You guys know how much I love her. But yeah, I really do like the her planners, I guess. I've used her inserts and this is the first time I'm using her coil planner, and I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to be returning to a coil planner next year. I might just go back to doing inserts, only because I feel like the coil is a little bit more restrictive in terms of taking out the paper and stuff like that. And I don't know, like I've only been starting planning I think in April, and it's pretty much, it's not bulky, but it's getting a little bit chunkier than it's supposed to be. But yeah, let's get on with the flip through. So the first one here is in January. This kit is from Miss&Meow, and you guys know how much I love Miss&Meow. This is her January kit. Well, her monthly January kit, and what she did different this year is that she made like the extra boxes kiss cut. So like the florals here, it's not like the full box that you usually see in different shops, and this one right here as well with the kind of like mountain scene. So I really actually like that, and I love how she did that. Like she did something different than other stores did. But yeah, I think this really turned out really pretty. This is in her silver foil, and yeah, I really love this kit. I usually try to go all out in my January and December and sometimes April, because that's January is my husband's birthday, December is my birthday, April is my mom's birthday. But yeah, so this is definitely from her, from Miss&Meow shop. Even the little decos that you guys see, like the sweater, this little girl here, the polar bear, it was all with a kit. The icons that you do see, if it's not from her shop, then it was from, like, the silver foiled ones are from, I believe, the Pretty Pink Co. And then there's some that's just from, oh man, what's that shop called? White Deer Stationaries. So this is, moving on to the first week of January. This is from the Pretty Pink Co. And it's one of her collaboration kit with the Paper Crown Planner. And if you guys have watched my other plan with me's, you guys know that the Pretty Pink Co. and Paper Crown Planners are actually fast becoming one of my favorite shops as well. The Paper Crown Planner is a printable shop, so if you guys like printables, definitely check out her site. But if you guys don't have like a printer or cutter at home, definitely check out the Pretty Pink Co. site, because she is selling some of the Paper Crown Planners kits, as in like physically selling them. So this is my New Year's kit, and I actually really love how this turned out. This is in her gold foil. I love how the sidebar kind of turned out. The 2024 is not from the kit. I don't remember where I got it from. I think it's from Sadie Stickers. Or no, it's not from Sadie Stickers. It's from Paper Trail Plants, I believe. And I think just everything went very, very well together. And yeah, I think this the kit, like the spread, turned out really pretty. So this is the first week, and then moving on to the second week of January. This is another kit from Miss&Meow. I believe this is called Sweater Weather. I could be totally wrong. But I think this is one of her first few winter, like her first few winter kits that she released out not beginning, but like when she started doing winter kits in 2023. And I was like, I really want this kit, so I bought it. I especially really love this full box right here. It just looks like a knit pattern in a sweater, so that's the reason why I really like this box. But yeah, I also love how this turned out, but you can never go with a Miss&Meow kit. I feel like she always comes out with like the nicest and prettiest kits. And yeah, the silver foil stuff here, the snowflakes came from different shops, so I'm not 100% which one's which. I just took it from, like, there was a lot of freebies that was going around that had snowflakes, so I thought it would just be a cute way of putting it there. But the longer one, sorry you guys can't even see it, the longer one, that's from the Pretty Pink Co. So that is that. And then the third week of January, this is from oh my gosh, Graceful Muse Papery. And I really love this kit. It's very scenic. Like these full boxes here, they're just very gorgeous. Honestly, for me, it just kind of screams Canadian winter. I don't know why, but like with the whole snow and the cottage and the cabin in the middle of nowhere, I don't know, it just, for me, that is very much Canadian weather for me. But yeah, I also really love how this turned out. But then I really like Graceful Muse Papery's kits when I do end up using them. I think her florals are a tad bit huge, but then when I look at it all together, it just looks really pretty and it goes well together. So I like that I was able to use this kit. I went a little bit more neutral for this week because this was my husband's 40th birthday. So I didn't want something way too pink or like way too girly. And I think this is a very nice in-between kind of color. So that is that. And then the last week of January. Is this the last week of January? Yes, it is. So last week of January, this kit is from the Pretty Pink Co. This was one of her kits that was in her advent box, and I decided to use it this year because I'm using all the kits that I got from the advent box this year, because I am going to be purchasing her advent box next year, and I didn't want the kits to pile up. So I definitely took advantage of all the things that she had in that bundle. Because like, if you guys didn't see the advent box that I unboxed beginning of like end of December, definitely take a look at it, because she came out with like really good stuff. And well, she had a lot of good stuff in that advent box, and I think it was totally worth it. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing more, well, not more, but I'm going to be purchasing her advent box this year, definitely. And hopefully, hopefully I'll be able to grab one. And then moving on to February, unfortunately I haven't finished my February monthly spread. This is from Sadie Stickers, and yeah, I really like this kit. I went a little bit more old school in terms of this Valentine's Day spread, because with the dark reds, the light pinks, hints of greens here and there. It's not too Valentine's Day, but it's still quite pretty. And I really love that she has a little golden retriever here. I am very much more of a dog person than I am other animals, so I'm really glad that there are some kits out there that's a little bit more geared to the dog side. And yeah, so this is very pretty. Like I said, I haven't finished it yet. So this is the first week of February. This is another kit from Miss&Meow, and if you guys look at it carefully, yes, it has very similar decorations, artwork as the January monthly kit. That's because this was kind of like the January hand-in-hand monthly kit, daily, weekly kit. I don't know what you guys call it, but I still really love this kit as well. I think it turned out really pretty. And yeah, I love winter kits in general, to be honest. And if you give me a Miss&Meow kit, I love it even more. I think her kits always turned out really pretty when I use them in my spread, which is always a bonus for me. Because sometimes you never know when a spread works out, if a spread is going to work out or not until the end. But yeah, I'm really glad that this turned out very, very pretty. And I didn't really go with the headers in the kit except for the ones over here. I used a Simply Gilded perforated washi because I have a ton, and to be honest, I really do want to use some at least this year. So yeah. And then this is another kit that I got from the Pretty Pink Co. And it's another one that's collaboration with Paper Crown Planner. And this, when I saw it, I was like, I definitely had to get it. I really, really love this kit. Green is one of my favorite color. So when I saw this kit, I was like, I wanted it. Like, I could have bought it, the printable version, but you just can't beat better paper and better printer. So I really love how this turned out. I love the full boxes. I don't really care if it was a little bit, it looks a little bit more Christmassy. I just wanted it for this month or this winter year. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I didn't want to wait until next year to use it. That's what basically I'm trying to say. But I still think it's so gorgeous, and it worked. It's pretty. February is still pretty cold in Canada, so it doesn't really matter if I use a winter kit or a kind of looking Christmassy kit. So it's my planner, so it doesn't really matter. And then next is the week of the 12th to the 18th, which is definitely Valentine's Day. And I think this is the only kit that I actually use that's geared to the Valentine's Day, because I just bought this along with the monthly kit that I bought from her, and it's exactly the same one. Sorry, not exactly the same one. It's the same artwork. And I think it still worked pretty well. I think it's really nice. Like I said, it looks really very old school type of, what do you call this? It's kind of like when you get like a Valentine's Day card and you get like a lot of florals, the colors, it's kind of like that. That's what I say that's what I mean when I say a little bit of like old school type of decorations, artwork. But yeah. Okay, moving on. This is from Harriet Writes Designs. This is actually my first kit that I used from her shop, and I was really excited to be using it. I went a little bit all out. Beginning of the year, she had like a really good sale, so I definitely grabbed a ton load of kits from her, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to use a kit from her. So I actually traded in, I was going to be using a different kit. I traded that in for this one, and I think it turned out so pretty. I really love it. The only thing that I have a little bit of a like my flex on her kits is the scallop circles. I think is a little bit way too small. I would have preferred it to be a little bit larger, like Miss&Meow scallop circles. But other than that, I really love working with her kit. And this is in her gold foil. Very pretty. And I think I used another kit of hers after this one, but yeah. So this is the last week of February. So moving on to March, my March monthly is still not done as well. I'm pretty much lacking in my monthly spreads. Since I don't film it, I take a little bit longer doing them. Plus I've really been busy the last couple of weeks. So I didn't have a chance to finish them, but I wanted to get this video up and done. Maybe I'll show you guys the finished version next time I do my quarterly flip through. But yeah, this kit is from Hello Petite Paper, which is another fantastic shop. She's based in Portugal, and I love her stuff. Her stuff is like, it's like one of the best. She does create her own artwork, so you won't find her artwork elsewhere, which is amazing. Because if you guys haven't checked out her shop, definitely check out her shop because you will not regret it. I forgot if I mentioned that she's from Portugal, but shipping to Canada it's pretty fast and it's not that expensive. So definitely if you're looking for a new shop, check her out, Hello Petite Paper. So the first week that of March, I used another Miss&Meow kit. This is, I believe, called Wildflowers, and I bought this, if it wasn't last year, it was the year before. But I really love how this turned out. I think this month was the month that I played around with the different pen ink, and I think this turned out really pretty. I love the color of this ink, which is the sorry, I'm trying to look for it. I think it's this one. This is the Uniball 1. I don't really know what the color is called, but it's in her, it's like, oh man, I don't know what it's really called, like dessert colors. But it's really pretty, and I think it really turned out so pretty that it matches pretty good with the kit itself. So I'm really glad that I used that pen, and it writes really nice. I didn't mention to you guys, but this is the 0.38. Most of my pens is 0.38. If it's not 0.38, it's usually a 0.5. I like finer, thinner pens, and yeah, and I really like it. The only thing that I would have changed is I wouldn't have used the stickers, the sticker scripts. I would have just used my own writing because that's what I use throughout the spread, and I don't really know why I kind of changed it up, but that's okay. It is what it is. Next that we have here is, this one is from Pretty Planner Shop, Pink Planner Shop. Yeah, Pink Planner Shop. This is a printable kit. I actually really love how this turned out. I wanted to go green for at least 1 week in March. And even though I couldn't do it for St. Patty's Day, I wanted to do it for the week before it or even after it, but yeah. And then I used a green marker for this, not a green marker, a green pen. I used this Sarasa clip in 0.5. And yeah, like I said, I've been using a lot of different pens. If you guys ever have a question about pens that I'm using, definitely message me, or maybe I'll even show you guys the pen that I'm going to be using for that week. But then I don't write on my planner until after I film. So I don't know, I guess it's not going to be very useful because you guys are not going to see it. But yeah, this is definitely another one of my favorites. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Pink Planner Shop is a printable shop, and I think she just comes out with these really pretty cute kits. And I love that I can still do color coordination. I don't know what you call it, but it's like, you know, when you use one color for each column. And yeah, I think it looks really pretty, and it's so much neater. And I don't know, it draws me in terms of like aesthetics and like just the way I am. I don't want to call it OCD, but like it's not. It's just really, for me, it's very aesthetic looking. It's pleasing to the eyes, and I love it. I'm not saying that the other spreads that I do is not pretty. It's just sometimes you just need that something different in your planner. And I always like doing, you know, pops of these kinds of spreads. Anyways, moving on. This is for the week of the 11th to the 17th of March. This kit is from Paper Trail Plans, and I actually really love how this turned out. I don't know, for some people it might look a little bit messy, but I think this this spread just turned out so very pretty. I really love it. This was the week of when my grandma passed away. Sorry, it's not the week when my grandma passed away. She passed away a couple of years ago, but my family and I, we do celebrate like her life, and it was on March 12th, but anyways, it's a whole long story. But I just wanted to use this kit for this week, and yeah, I really love it. I really love how I put like some florals up there, and then the petals looks like it's just falling throughout the spread. And I think that's one of the reasons why I really love it. It looks really cute. Maybe it's just because, you know, I made it. So but yeah, so this is from Paper Trail Plans. And then next we have a kit from Sadie Stickers, and I definitely did this on purpose. I used a winter kit for the first week of spring, because here in Canada, our first week of spring, it snowed. It snowed on the 19th, the 20th, and the 23rd, I believe. Yes. And I kid you not, it was like, even throughout, like, you know, like the 22nd and the 24th, it was still kind of like snowing like a little tiny bit, but not as much as it did on the 19th, the 20th, and the 23rd. It's a whole commotion for people here in Ontario. I mean, like, it's not a big deal for us, to be honest. We're so used to like erratic Canadian weather, but we were just really surprised that Mother Nature decided to bless us with snowfall on the first day of spring. The one thing that I hate about this spread is I didn't really put anything on top of there. And to be honest, if I do find something that I really, really like, that will go on top of there, I probably most likely would add it after the fact. But yeah, and as you guys can see, I used another colored pen. The colored pen that I used is this pen from Muji, and it's in 0.38. There's usually like a little sticker here saying it's a Muji pen, but it's in the purple color. And I thought that it turned out really pretty as well. Like I said, I'm in my colored pens era. Well, month anyways. But yeah, so this is really, I really love how this turned out. Even though it snowed, it was worth it using this kit for this week. And then last but not least, this is the last week. I believe this is the last week. Yes, this is the last week for March. And this is from March 25th to the 31st. And like, this is another pretty kit that I think turned out really pretty. I was actually going to purchase this kit from the Pretty Pink Co. because this is another paper crown planner kit. But this one I bought from her shop itself. So this is a printable. And unfortunately, I bought the printable before I realized that it was released in the Pretty Pink Co.'s shop. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste my money. I might as well just use the printable, and I think it turned out really pretty. And I love that I was able to color code stuff here. Yeah, it turned out really pretty. I used a black pen here because I didn't know if I wanted to do a pink one or a blue one or a green one. And to be honest, I didn't really have like an actual soft pink. I didn't have like an actual like soft blue. So I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna use black. It's neutral. It'll work either way. But yeah, I think this turned out really pretty. If you guys ever have questions regarding icons that I use or like little decos that I use throughout my spreads, usually the icons, if it's not coming from the kit, it would have come from White Deer Stationery. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name, but it would have come from White Deer Stationery's. The decos usually is coming from the Pretty Pink Co. But yeah, just message me, DM me if you guys have any questions. But this is the first quarter of 2024 for me, and I think it's going great so far. I am a little bit behind schedule. It's currently May 5th, and I'm just planning for the week. I believe I'm planning for the week. Yeah, I planned for the first week of April, and so basically I'm a month behind. But yeah, I think I'll catch up eventually. I don't really want to be right on schedule anyways, because I do memory plan. I don't, plan like functional planning. So yeah, I do need to be a little bit behind. But yeah, so if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye!